Okay, so this is the only way to beat the matrix, okay? And we have here the plan on how to do it. So basically, as you can see, you have the following tabs: the year, which is 2024, the title, and then we have the month, which is January, starting from the 8th of January due to the holiday. And then we have the starting capital tab, the profits tab, the percentage from capital, which is like how much percent from the capital you are required to make on a trade. And then the loss tab, which is the smallest here because we don't expect to record losses, although it will happen obviously. And then we have the percentage, of course, just like here. And we have the profit split. So in my case, it's King. I only want 50% of the total profit I make every day, basically so that I can have a withdrawal at the end of every week, okay, on Friday. So every Friday I will make 50% of the profit that I make daily. I will add it up and then withdraw it on a Friday. So basically that's what happens. And then after withdrawing my profits, as you can see here, I will have a remaining balance for the following day, which is going to be used to trade on a Monday, okay? So what I'll do is, for this plan, right now for this example that I'm giving, I'll reduce the startup capital to $50. Let's say 50 American dollars, because majority of the beginner traders do not have enough capital to trade. So they trade with capital way below $100. So let's use 50. So if I use 50, you will see that the same thing will happen here. So in this case, my startup capital on the 8th of January on a Monday, it's going to be 50 American dollars. And I'm required to make $15, which is 30% of the 50, which is reasonable, right? And then what I will have as my profit split, which is I only want 50% because the rest I want to keep in the account to trade long term, okay? So it's going to be $8. Well, yeah, the first week is going to be very small, only $68 profit. The second week it's going to be 160 for me, and then the 26 I'll have 377, and then the last withdrawal for myself is going to be $536, which is okay for the month of January. But if we continue going down and check February, you'll then begin to realize that things become a bit serious here, okay? Now, I've just reduced the percentage because, the first month is going to be relatively easy for you to make this 30% returns on this account balance. But then as your balance grows, you will be required to reduce your percentage, which means you'll be required to make less profit in order for you to best manage your risk, and you will be able to use smaller lot sizes according to your account balance. So this I reduced to 15%, and I'll keep on reducing until the last month. So as you can see, for the month of January, we made 536 for ourselves. Let's say, yeah, so basically this is what we made. And then for the month of February, we made $8,000. Things begin to get really interesting. For some reason, I did not change the percentage, but if you see, if I had increased the percentage of making 30% of my capital for the month of March, I will be making a total of $1 million by March. But if I reduce that to 10%, okay, let's check. If I reduce that to 10%, what happens? Give me a sec. Remember that we want to have a realistic result as possible, because there are times when if you want to have big returns, it will require you to have more risk, apply more risk, and also open more trades, and we don't want that. We want to have the minimum as possible on our returns so that our trading plan becomes more realistic, and when the trading plan is realistic, the targets are easily attainable. Okay, so hence I am going to reduce all the tabs which are at 30% to 10% and lower. In fact, there will come a time, or like from June onwards, you can already start reducing your percentage to 2% on a daily basis due to your large account balance, as this is compound interest. Okay, so this is the best way for you to become a millionaire or a billionaire trading forex, is by creating a perfect plan for yourself. It's the easiest way for you to beat the matrix and become a profitable trader, and actually it's the only way. If you don't have a trading plan, you will not be able to make this become possible. So I have changed the month of February to 15%, and then the month of March to 10%, which is reasonable because now it says that my starting capital for the month of March is going to be $27,000, and my profit will be $2,700, which is 10% of that. And then my withdrawal for that Friday is going to be $7,400, which is okay, man. It's more than the average salary in almost every country. And then we have the last withdrawal for the month of the total withdrawal amount for the month of March is going to be 59,478, which is reasonable. But then if we go to the month of April again, we do have the same scenario with 30%. So if you have a 200K account and you're able to make $60,000 profit per day, which is 30% of the account size, you will end up making $11 million in the month of April. You will be a millionaire by April. But let's just say no, we don't believe we can achieve that target, and we reduce our percentage to 5%. Okay, let's go to 5%. Let's be more realistic. So reducing it to 5%, and then we see how much we will have as a total return. Okay, so as you can see, I'm currently changing the percentage for the month of April, just so that we have a more realistic return and not something that we will see as a hustle to achieve or to obtain. In my case, I know how to get these results with 20%, 30%. But then, like I said, if you end up losing on that day, it's going to be very dangerous for your account size, because then your losses will be very large. So if you look at this, and remember, this is based off your capital, because you started the account with $50, and in case you do obtain these results, even if you end up losing a few trades here and there, you will most likely end up with these results by the end of January. Trust me, depending on how many positions you open per day and how you'll be disciplined to follow the plan. So if you go to the month of February again, you end up with 8,567. The month of March, you end up with 59,000, and then the month of April, things get really interesting as you end up the month with $210,000, which is a lot. And this is from a percentage of making 5% per day on a $2,000 account with real capital. Now, during this video, I made sure that I did add a few stuff to this beat the matrix strategy, and how to beat the matrix and how to be profitable on trading foreign exchange. And one of the factors is choosing your broker wisely. So if you do trade using FX Pro, XNES, you will end up making this result and have no trouble withdrawing. Okay, I will leave the links in the description to everything that has to do with this video. And guys, remember that I'm only going to use this plan and follow this plan and trade this plan with people who are going to join my private club, which is going to be the Shouking Private Club. We will trade every single day live. Okay, we will trade live every single day. And during the live sessions, our objective is to trade and obtain these profit results, nothing else. So during the live trading sessions, once we are on the live, I will end up providing a few technical analysis on a few pairs, especially gold. And then I will most likely give a few signals here and there, but then we trade live. And as soon as I open the trade, you open the trade. As soon as I close the trade, you close the trade as well. So this is going to be what we will be focused on for the year 2024. Let me just do this and scroll all the way down to the end of the year, basically. So going to the end of the year, you will realize that we end the year with roughly $1 million, okay, in capital and $600,000 in withdrawals. So you can achieve this, and it's possible. Trust me. This is the best way for you to become a billionaire. So yeah, basically this was what this is $1 billion. Okay, this is $1 billion in remaining balance after withdrawal for the year 2024. Basically, which means that during the year 2025, if your broker is legit, like the ones I'm going to use, you will be able to have this capital within your broker and then withdraw it whenever you can and keep trading with it. So basically this is it. And even if the broker is not legit and ends up keeping your money, you have made small withdrawals throughout the year, and it will add up to 639,000, which you can then use to reinvest in other businesses elsewhere. So this is the only way for you to beat the matrix trading Forex. And the idea is not to swing trade all the time. The idea is to trade using very good opportunities to scalp, obtain these small results, and then withdraw the profits every single Friday. This is better when you are trading a normal account on a normal broker, and then there's the funded firms which you can also trade with, and I'll recommend a few, but choose firms which will have 7-day withdrawals, okay, weekly withdrawals or weekly payouts. Because if you choose firms which will have monthly payouts, you can easily lose consistency trading 1 month without withdrawing, and also your emotions or emotional side of trading can be affected during this long period of time. So 21 days of trading is a very long time, okay? 21 to 22 days of trading is a very long time. Hence, whenever you trade from Monday to Thursday, you'll be excited because you will know that you will withdraw on a Friday, right? So the adrenaline kicks in on a Monday because you want to trade, and then by Wednesday that adrenaline goes down, especially if you lose on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. But then on Thursday, you'll be more motivated to trade so that you can withdraw your money on a Friday. Hence, withdrawing on a Friday is really important. It's a really important step for every trader. And this is a secret that nobody is telling you. This is a secret that all the profitable traders are not telling you. You need to have a plan to beat the matrix. The idea is not getting all the money in the world. The idea is getting small chunks of profit and keeping it and managing it properly, being disciplined on what you're doing. So I am going to basically subscribe or allow people to come in my private club as long as they follow the rules that I'll be leaving for them in the group, okay? So those that are going to be interested in joining my private club should tell me, okay, hey man, I want to join the private club, and you will be given a link to sign up to the broker. You will have to make a deposit of at least $50 or $100 because this is the minimum. $50 is the minimum for you to follow this plan, guys, not less than that. And then we have a few other things to follow, and I'll leave all the information in the description of the video. But this is one of the steps to become a profitable trader, and the first step is to have a trading plan. So this plan is what I'm going to share with all the people that will be inside my private club. Okay, so I'm going to leave this also, I'm not going to leave this in the description, sorry, but I'm going to share it with only with people who will be part of my private club. And then yeah, so this is it, guys. Enjoy the video, like and subscribe, because they are very important factors that I'm going to share also, such as foreign exchange brokers. The broker you're going to use to trade with is really important, okay? And for this plan, I am personally going to trade with Exness and FX Pro. Nothing more, nothing less. Only Exness and FX Pro. This is for my personal normal accounts, okay? Not prop firms, but normal accounts. So if you want to join Exness, I'll leave the link in the description so that you can sign under my IB link if you like to. But if not, all you have to do is type www.exness, okay, .com. And once you are on Exness, you will be given two options, the options to sign in and the options to register. To register on Exness is pretty easy. All you have to do is make sure that you have a proof of residency confirmation, which can be a bank statement, an online bill of your water and electricity, and then you need to have your ID or passport next to you. Once that is set and done, you will have to choose your country or region, and then your email address, and then you set up a password, and you can continue and declare that you're not a resident or US citizen for tax purposes, okay? So once that is set and done, you'll be given an option to sign in, and once you are inside your dashboard, you will begin your verification process. This is really important. The other broker I said I'm going to use is FX Pro. So all you have to do is type www.fxpro.com, and remember that typing it out is always the safest way, because you will not have to click on fake broker links that you sometimes find on Google, which then can then copy your deposit methods and, like, your credit card or debit card or your bank account number, and then can rob you of your money. So always type it out on your browser, okay, on your search bar. So once you're on FX Pro, the process is the same. You will have to choose your country of residence, enter your email address, create a password, and then go to the dashboard and complete the verification of your KYC documents, okay? So once that is set and all done, then you're ready to deposit and start following the plan. Remember that choosing your broker wisely, trading with a broker with a lot of volume, a lot of capital, is the safest way, because the only way you will be paid such large sums of profits is if you trade with brokers which actually have a lot of capital to offer, okay? If you don't trade with brokers which will pay you in the long run and end up showing problems, you will not be able to achieve this plan. So choosing a broker is one of the first steps that you must have done correctly in order to be a part of the private club and trade with us and make a lot of money. The next thing we're going to talk about okay, and next we're going to talk about the prop firm. So for this plan, you need to have two type of brokers. One is your regular brokers, which is Exness, FX Pro, and all the other normal brokers. And then you have the prop firms. Prop firms also have brokers, okay? Proprietary trading firms. And in this example, I'm going to give the funded trader, okay? So you go to the funded trader or FTMO, but first let's go to the funded trader. So it's you'll have to type it out. I'm not going to do that because it's very long. I already have an account there, so I'll just click on the funded trader dashboard. Once you are on the funded trader, you will find your home your challenge tab, your about us information tab, and then the media tab, the fact tab, and the trade hub. So basically on the trade hub tab is where you can log into your account and then see all the necessary information that will be presented to you as a trader of the funded trader. And then if you click on the challenge tab, which is the most important, here you will be able to pick out a challenge, okay? You'll be able to pick up a challenge, pay for the challenge, and then proceed to trading with the firm. Well, trading with a funded trader, I would advise you to choose between the Royal Challenge and the Night Challenge, okay? Because if you read the rules of the Royal Challenge, for example, there's a section that says you have unlimited simulated trading period for both step 1, step 2, and step 3. You have 5 minimum trading days for the test, okay, for the step 1 and the step 2, which is basically the challenge phase and then the verification. And then on the live account, you don't have any minimum days. You can trade as many days or as many few days as you want, and then it's okay. And you have the leverage is 1 to 200, which is okay for the challenge phase and the verification phase, but then on the live account it's a 1 to 100. And the virtual profit target that you are to acquire, depending on your account size, it's also stipulated. So for this challenge, I would recommend you start with a minimum balance of $50,000, because $50,000 in reality, when you're trading with a funded account, you should treat it like a 5K account. This is a secret they don't tell you. So don't look at the $50,000 as if you're actually trading with $50,000. No, that's not it. Okay? You're actually trading with a $5,000 account. Hence, if you purchase a $5,000 account, you will have a virtual profit target of 4,000, which is 8% on the first stage, and then 2,500, which is 5% on the second stage, which is verification stage. And as you're trading the live account or after trading and becoming a funded trader, you don't have any limits or profit targets, but you have a maximum loss of 10% for all the account types or all the phases, which is phase 1, phase 2, and the live account. But then the maximum daily virtual loss is 5% of your account size, which is going to be 2,500. You can trade with robots, okay, expert advisors actually, and it's available for all the account types. And then your drawdown type is based on your equity and the balance, okay? So what this means is that your drawdown will be calculated on your equity and your balance and not the other way around like FTMO. And then your virtual profit split on the demo accounts, basically, which is the phase 1 and the phase 2, you don't have that enabled, but you have an 80 to 90% with scaling option on this Royal Challenge account, okay? And your first withdrawal for the Royal account, unfortunately, is 30 days, okay? So if you can cope with your emotions and you're able to hold on to 30 days of trading before you can withdraw, this is fine, okay? This is fine for you. You can take it, and the challenge for $50,000 is going to cost you $289,000. This is already way more than our minimum starting balance for the trading plan. So basically, like I said, trading with your personal account is better than trading with the funded accounts, because as you can see, the funded accounts have a lot of limitations and a lot of rules that apply before you can make use of your own money. So basically, you can only have money from the funded accounts or profits once you meet all these requirements, and also you have 30 days to trade. Okay, but then when we move on to the night challenge phase and we go to the same account size, which is 50,000, the rules are different, because now we have the step 1, which is the challenge phase, is unlimited when it comes to simulated trading period. And then we have minimum simulated trading days is 0. For the verification stage, it's all clear. And then for the funded trader, once you're funded, it's indefinite. Minimum simulated trading days is 0. Your challenge leverage is 1 to 3. So basically 1 to 30, which is really small compared to the Royal Challenge. And then you have a virtual take profit target of 10% as well for all the phases except for the live account. So on the live account, you never have a profit limit because you can trade as much as you want. And then there's the maximum loss is 6%, which means you have to be very conservative, and the maximum virtual daily target is 3%. Virtual daily loss is 3%. And then, yes, you do accept virtual, they do accept virtual expert advisors. And the drawdown is relative. The virtual profit target split is 80 to 90% with scaling on the live account. The first withdrawal is in 7 days. So if you wish to withdraw in 7 days, which basically goes in line with our trading plan, the night challenge is going to be the best one for you. But then I believe that because of the 6% drawdown limit, maximum loss limit, trading with the 100K account is best, but then you have to waste $500 on this one, okay? Okay, so now we're going to record the next step for this beat the matrix strategy and plan. The next step is to find a perfect rebates program, and we have 2, and currently I have Payback FX and Cashback Forex. So what this does, or how it works, is that for every trade that you open on your broker, right? For every trade that you're going to open in your broker, you can link your current trading account from the broker you're trading from, as you can see, and you link it to Payback FX or to Cashback Forex, and you will be paid rebates for every lot size that you open. So I take this into consideration because it seems to be the best way for you to earn consistent profits after every 31 trading days. So there's an option to earn the rebates on a daily basis, as well as you can earn your rebates monthly, which is good because for every trade that you open, as long as your account is growing, your rebates broker is also paying you rebates on the long term. So what you do is you go to the broker section on your Cashback Forex, for example, and then you search for the broker that you're going to use. In this case, we're using Xness. I don't want to log in right now. So we're going to use Xness. And if you select Xness and you click on Get Cashback, you will have this option, okay? So it says new clients cannot be accepted from these regions: WEA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and I don't know what this is. I think it's Malaysia, I don't know. But then what you would have to do is, if you don't have an account with Xness, you click on open an account and then you select one of these 2 options. Like I said, you can either get cashback monthly or you will be paid directly to your broker on a daily basis. And then if you already have an account with Xness, all you have to do is select the account type. In most cases, you will use standard account. And then you will select the option, like I said, direct to broker account daily or monthly cashback. I would select monthly cashback. And then select the trading platform. So in my case, it's either MT4 or MT5. You will have to insert your account details here and then authorize cashback to contact Xness on your behalf so that you can be referred as an IB to Cashback Forex, okay? Or Cashback Forex be referred as your IB on Xness. Once you submit this, you're gonna get a response and your account will be listed on your rebates section. So this will be in your dashboard, okay, once you log in. If you don't like cashback, you can go to Payback FX, you go to brokers. Let me just change this to English. you go to brokers, and then you search for your broker. I said the second broker we could use is FX Pro. So if you search for FX Pro, you'll see it here. You click on add account, and once you are at this section, you'll have to do the same thing. If you don't have an account open on FX Pro, you'll have to open an account. But if you already have an account on FX Pro, then you will have to link your live account and select. So depending on which server you're having, if it's FX Pro, spread betting, MU, or FX Pro, I just use FX Pro. You set your account number as well, and then you accept the terms and conditions and submit your account. After you have been accepted, you'll be listed on your broker, on your account section. You can withdraw. There are so many withdrawal options, as you can see, on a monthly basis, on a daily basis, depending on what your withdrawal minimum limit is. And then you have these options as your withdrawal methods. So you have Skrill, FazaPay, Payeer, AdVcash, Perfect Money, Neteller, USDT, ERC as well, and then wire transfer and PayPal as your payment options. Okay, this will be one of the final steps for you to follow that trading plan, and taking into consideration that on the long run you will need as many forms of income or sources of income as possible, because you want to be a profitable trader. And according to the video that I'm making regarding this information, which has not been shared with you guys yet, this will be a very good way for you guys to start your 2024. Okay, so this is for the rebates program section. Now we can fast forward this video and go to the next step, so that I don't spend too much time on each section. But trust me guys, if you follow what I'm teaching you here and you join the Shao King private club on Telegram, we will be doing live trading sessions. On each session, we will surely share the instructions as to how we are going to operate on this, and it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worth your time. Okay, so guys, watch this video, like and subscribe to my channel, and get ready for more content. Okay, so now we are here on the calculator, the Forex calculator. Well, basically the best platform that you can have for calculating your profits currently, in my opinion, is going to be My FX Book. So My FX Book is not only going to serve you well when it comes to using their calculators, the available calculators, but you can also track your account activity, such as your growth and so on and so on. So basically, the other options that you have is here. You have the economic calendar on My FX Book. You all know that this is important, because on a daily basis you will be required to check your economic calendar due to your fundamental analysis. So basically this is it, right? So in this case, let's say you are going to calculate your SHA USD trade or XAU USD for the day, and you start trading at let's write 2000. Okay, this because this was the highest achieved price today, and we select the sell option, and let's say we believe the price is going to go to 1985. Okay, and you click sell. You will have your profit results right here. So it's $1,500 for this position, which means if you have during that day, let's say our profit target is $100. So basically you will use this lot size, I believe. Okay, so let's say this is what you are required to have, right? And this way you will not be forced to use a very big lot size, because you already know how much you need to make in order to achieve a certain amount. Okay, so once you find that out, you use the lot size that has been presented to you and use these targets that you have set here. Just calculate your stop loss properly. So normally how I calculate my stop loss is, so in this case I am selling, right? And I know that this will be my take profit target. But what if I want to know my stop loss? So if I sold it the 2000 zone, and I believe I would set my stop loss somewhere around the 2005 zone, so what I would do is I would switch my trade to buy and set the closing price to 2005 and then click buy. Now I have how much I would lose in case this trade doesn't go my way. So this is what you can use to your advantage, which is your MyFX book profit calculator. You have a bunch of pairs here which you can use, and this is going to serve you well. So let's move on to the next step. The next step is going to be when we are on TradingView, the most important thing you want to look at is going to be the list of pairs you're going to trade. So if you go on Google and then you search for the top traded pairs on any exchange, it's going to be gold, US oil, and then you come down to the NAS 100 and possibly US 30 and Euro USD and so on and so on. So this and this, DXY, NAS 100, US 30, Euro USD should be part of your symbols, okay? Should be part of the symbols that you'll be looking to trade for 2024. And you don't have to worry about the other pairs that you have here. So let me just remove the rest. I'm only going to leave the most important that you can trade for 2024. So if you go into 2024 and the list of pairs that you're going to trade looks like this, you're fine. You don't necessarily have to trade so many pairs in order for you to make profits. In fact, you can only trade one and you'll make a lot of profits if you are consistent and you follow your plan. So basically for 2024, we are going to trade gold mostly, and also analyzing DXY because we have to base our confirmation with DXY. And for those of you who wish to trade NAS 100 in US 30 and Euro USD and USD JPY and GBP USD, including US oil, we will also have a spot for these type of people, okay? So this is what I wanted to show you here on TradingView. Have your watch list looking like this.